Good morning, students. We are again continuing the hydrocarbons, and today we are going to take the alkynes, ALKYNES, alkynes. General formula is CnH2n minus 2. N is a number. Example, you can say acetylene, otherwise you can say, you call it as ethine, CH, double bond CH, and propine, 2 butane, 1 butane, etc. So, you can see a triple bond is in between a carbon atom. So, you can find out CH, triple bond CH is known as ethine, and CH3C triple bond CH, that is propine. CH3C triple bond CCH3, 2 butane. Similarly, 1 butane is also there, depending upon the position of the double bond, IUPAC nomenclature. In general nomenclature, it is in acetylene, is one example. Acetylene, propylene, like that. Propylene, acetylene, butylene. These are common names. But IUPAC nomenclature is like this. Depending upon the component, the number of carbon atoms, the nomenclature is given to various alkynes in this order. Ethine, when there are 2 carbon atoms, ethine, 3 carbon atoms, propine, 4 carbon atoms, you can give 2 names, that is 1 butane and 2 butane. So, general formula is CnH2n minus. So, these such things you have part of in your previous days. And let us see the method of preparation of these compounds. I will make the camera. We'll take the camera. So, you can see this alkynes. General formula is CnH2n minus 2, and IUPAC nomenclature is CH triple bond CH, CH3C triple bond CH, CH3C triple bond CCH3, and CH3CH2 single bond C triple bond CH, 1 butane, 2 butane, propine, ethine, etc. like that. And in the method of preparations, there are majorly 4 methods of preparations. 4 methods of preparations. The first method of preparation, in syllabus it is given that dehydrohalogenation of vicinal dihalides. Dehydrohalogenation of vicinal dihalides. You can see one vicinal dihalide, CH2Br, CH2Br. Vicinal means nearby. Nearby carbon. Suppose if one carbon atom CH3, CH2Br or some group here, CH2 and another CH2. That is known as geminal. But here you have to take the vicinal dihalide, CH2Br and CH2Br in presence of alcoholic potassium hydroxide or sodamide. Anyone. Alcoholic potassium hydroxide or sodamide, NaNH2. Elimination of 2 molecules of HBr, one HBr from here, another HBr from here. So 2 molecules of HBr will be eliminated and you are getting 1 molecule of acetylene, CH triple bond CH. I told you for dehydrohalogenation you have to use alcoholic potassium hydroxide. There are many cases. In this case, sodamide, NaNH2 also can be used. Dehydrogenation agent is alcoholic potassium hydroxide. What is the dehydrating agent? Elimination of the compounds used for eliminating water. That is concentrated sulfuric acid or potassium hydrogen sulfate. Potassium hydrogen sulfate is also KHSO4. That also can be used as dehydrating agent. Here it is dehydrogenating agent. Alcoholic potassium hydroxide is a common agent. So, if you take a vicinal dihalide, easily you can produce an alkyne, corresponding alkyne. Here I have taken the example of the preparation of acetylene. Acetylene is also known as ethine. Why? Alkynes. Why should it be ethine, not ethene, ethine? Okay, that is one method. Another method is, here you have to take one tetrahalate. Tetrahalation. And here dehalogenation. This is dehalogenation. Halogen atom should be removed from tetrahalate. This is dihalate. The second one is tetrahalate. Tetrahalate is taken, in which I have taken a general example. RCCl2 against CCl2 R dash. So this compound is a tetrahalate. Tetrahalate, what you have to do is you have to eliminate the halogen atom by using zinc metal. Zinc metal you have to use, copper also can be used. Zinc metal you have to take here. Zinc chloride will be removed. I have written as bromide, not bromide. It is, you can take bromine atom. So this is bromine and this is also bromine. And this is also bromine. And this is also bromine. Okay. So tetrabromide is taken. Alkyl tetrabromide. Alkyl tetrabromide is taken, and these bromine atoms, 4 bromine atoms will be removed. All the 4 bromine atoms will be removed by using zinc metal. So you are going to get the corresponding alkyne. Alkyne can be formed. So the first one is dehydrohalogenation. Second one is simply dehalogenation. Dehalogenation. So dehalogenation, halogen atom should be removed by using zinc metal. So that is second method. First method is dehydrogenation. Second method is dehalogenation. Okay. Here also you can produce the corresponding alkynes. The third is you have to take the calcium carbide. This is a very simple method, and it is not a general method. Calcium carbide is treated with water. Calcium carbide is treated with water, and you are going to get oxygen and calcium dioxide. Very easy. Simple method. Calcium carbide is on treatment with water, and you will be getting oxygen. Similarly, calcium carbide is treated with methyl alcohol, you will be getting corresponding alkyne. So that is this compound. That is 2-butyl. So this is acetylene. Acetylene is known as ethine. This is 2-butyl. So such method is very simple. The calcium carbide is a very important compound. Calcium carbide is on treatment with water. Calcium carbide can be treated with methyl alcohol. You will be getting the compounds like that. Simple method, that is not such a method. That is also given in the syllabus. And now, one of the properties of ethyne or alkyne is it can be reacted with sodium. Sodium can be reacted with this compound or any one of these compounds. And one of the hydrogen atom can be removed, and you will be getting corresponding sodium acetylene. Sodium acetylene. Sodium is removed one of the hydrogen atoms. So it is monosodium acetylene. Similarly, this reaction can continue, and both the hydrogen atom can be removed by sodium. So sodium, in this case, disodium acetylene. So acetylene molecule can react with sodium in presence of ammonia, liquor ammonia. One of the hydrogen atom can be removed, and in some cases both the hydrogen atom can be removed, and you are getting sodium, probably salt of this compound, because these compounds are these hydrogen atom is acidic compound. Otherwise these compounds are acidic in nature. They will react with sodium metal, and hydrogen atom can be easily removed. So this hydrogen can be removed, here also it can be removed, here also it can be removed. Wherever there is hydrogen atom is H plus ion. Hydrogen atom is nothing but H2, hydrogen gas, hydrogen atom and hydrogen ion. Hydrogen ion is a proton. H plus ion is a proton. So proton can be removed. So in this case, such things are there. So they will, I can say they are acidic in nature. So monosodium acetylide or disodium acetylide can be formed. This monosodium acetylide you have to treat with methyl bromide. So what happens? Sodium will react with Br. Sodium bromide can be eliminated. NaBr can be eliminated. This sodium and Br can be eliminated, and you are getting a higher alkyne. So smaller alkyne can be converted into higher alkyne. That is the method. Fourth method. The method in which smaller alkynes can be converted to higher alkynes. So smaller alkyne is nothing but this one, ethyne. Ethyne can be converted into sodio or disodium acetylide. That can be reacted with methyl bromide, alkyl halide. Here also alkyl halide. Second step also alkyl halide is good. The first step, alkyl halide is reacting with monosodium acetylide and forming an higher alkyne. So this is nothing but propyne. Propyne is formed. So from acetylene you can prepare propyne. Again from disodio acetylide you can treat it with a methyl bromide. Two molecules. You will be getting another molecule. This is, which one is this? This molecule. CS3, C, triple bond C. CS3, single bond C. This compound. That is 2-butyl. This is 2-butyl. This is propyne. And this one is 2-butyl. So what I am telling is, you can convert this smaller alkyne into higher alkyne by this method, by the fourth method. So there are 4 methods of preparations for the preparation of alkynes given in the syllabus, Tumakuru University syllabus. And this is one by one I am going to tell you. Dehydrohalogenation, dehalogenation. Here is the reaction now with the calcium carbide. And the fourth one is nothing but the smaller alkanes can be converted into higher alkyne. So there are 4 methods, and these 4 methods you have to study for the examination. So I will show you these reactions once again by help of the camera very near to the bowl, so that you can avoid any confusion if you have. The first reaction is dehydrohalogenation of vinyl dihalides, in which I am taking vinyl dihalide in presence of alcoholic potash or sodamide forming acetylene. In the second method, I am taking a tetrahalide and I am removing the bromine atom with a zinc metal, and we are getting corresponding alkyne. So tetrahalide is reacting with zinc, forming zinc bromide. So bromine atoms will be eliminating and you are getting corresponding alkyne. Similarly, the third method, calcium carbide reacting with water, forming acetylene and calcium hydroxide. So again this reaction can be, calcium carbide can be reacted with methyl alcohol, and you are getting 2 molecules of methyl alcohol, and you are getting CS3, C, triple bond C, CS3, and this is nothing but this compound is 2-butyne. So different methods can be applied with the help of calcium carbide. In the fourth method, you have to prepare, you have to understand the reaction between this is acetylene, that is ethyne, react with sodium. In presence of liquor ammonia, one of the hydrogen atom is replaced by sodium, and you are getting sodium acetonide. Sodium acetonide mono, in this case disodium acetonide. Both this hydrogen atom also can be removed. So you are getting monosodium acetonide or disodium acetonide. This monosodium acetonide you have to react with this alkyl halide. In this case, I have taken methyl bromide. You can take any other compound. In this case, I am taken the methyl bromide. The reaction is the formation of propyne. You can see this smaller compound is being converted into higher compounds. Similarly, if you take disodioacetaldehyde with methyl bromide, 2 molecules, you will be getting still a bigger alkane containing 4 carbon atom, 2-butyne. So that is in this reaction, smaller alkanes can be converted into higher alkynes. Smaller alkanes can be converted into higher alkynes. So this is a smaller class. Properties I will tell you in the next class. And I know people, you are waiting for the opening of the college, and we are also waiting for that. Until then, you have to see the online classes. And in the previous 2 classes, majority of you have not seen my class. I do not know why you are not. In the previous classes you are seeing very regularly. And I think after coming over some more classes, you are not having any curiosity to see the classes. And I do not know what you are doing there. So you have to see the classes. You must see the classes before your arrival to the college. Because these portions we cannot repeat. We will not repeat such portions in the college. So therefore, you have to see very seriously the online classes, particularly the classes uploaded in SSFGC chemistry. Thank you for your kind patient hearing.